Is Ariana Grande okay? That is the question, and I just may have some answers for you, so let's lock in. Ariana Grande showed up at the Wicked For Good New York premiere, and instead of the bubbly, Glinda energy we're used to, she walked that carpet looking delicate, frail even, and then came the moment that sent the internet spiraling. She literally asked the photographers to stop shouting at her. She steps onto the carpet, smiles, lifts her hands ever so gently, and says, "This is so peaceful, see?" in like the softest little voice, like she's trying to calm down a room full of toddlers. Except it was grown adults with expensive cameras screaming for her attention. Everyone expected red carpet diva energy, and she gave kindergarten teacher. And instantly the question popped up everywhere. Is she okay? Because this wasn't the usual Ariana being cutesy. This was the kind of energy you give when you're exhausted, overstimulated, and one flash away from evaporating into glitter. She and Cynthia Erivo didn't do the usual media interviews either. They gave photographers a few little poses, smiled, and then dipped out. Cynthia's voice was apparently gone, and Ariana said she needed to rest too, which only fueled the concern, because if Ari can't even talk for 3 minutes on the carpet, something is off. And honestly, this moment is hitting different because it comes right after the chaos at the Singapore premiere. Like, the man, the internet calls him Pajama Man, literally rushed her on the yellow carpet and grabbed her shoulder. Cynthia had to jump in and like shield her like a Broadway like bodyguard. Ariana looked terrified afterwards, and ever since then you can actually tell she's been moving like someone who's like hyper aware of her surroundings. So now she's back in New York, surrounded by screaming photographers, still very tense from that scare, and everyone's yelling at her to like turn left, turn right, look over here, look over there, and she snaps into self-preservation mode. Not dramatic, not diva, just exhausted. But people aren't only worried about her behavior, they're worried about her appearance. Fans are basically screaming into the void about how frail she looks lately, and it's not just celebrity skinny, it's like someone get this girl a sandwich and a hug skinny. People have noticed she's been losing weight for months. Her face is sharper, her arms look thinner, and the dress she wore at the premiere made her look almost weightless. Like, how she used to like float. Like, now she looks like she might drift away. It's honestly giving like ethereal fairy, and I haven't slept in 3 weeks at the same time. I mean, Ariana has been open before about how much she hates people talking about her body. She says she feels like she's under a microscope, so I'm sorry if you're talking about it. But people, are examining her like a science project. And let's be real, every time she steps outside, the world turns into her personal little petri dish. Plus, she admitted recently that she disappeared into her Wicked role, like fully submerged herself into the character. She filmed both parts for years, changed her voice, her mannerisms, her entire vibe, and now she's emerging looking like someone who left half her energy back on set. So when she's on a carpet softly asking, a room of grown adults, screaming her name to please just be quiet for a second, yeah, it's not about etiquette, it's not about being polite, it's not attention seeking. People online are split. I mean, some think she's being sensitive, others think she's genuinely struggling. But the truth is, Ariana's been through trauma, pressure, body criticism, breakup, stalkers, career whiplash, nonstop public scrutiny. It's not wild that she wants one peaceful moment on a carpet that usually feels like a war zone. So is she okay? On the surface, sure. She smiled, she posed, she joked about the silence, but underneath, you can see the cracks. You can see a woman who's doing her best while clearly running off of fumes. So yeah, these new Wicked photos aren't just, cute premiere pics. They're like a giant flashing neon sign asking the real question, which is Ariana Grande actually okay right now, or is she just pretending she is? Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm your host, Ashley. I'll see you later.